I hate how I'm enjoying this. What choices did I make in my life that led me to this? Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. For today's installment of our TV show musical episode tier list, we are going to be reacting and ranking the Scrubs musical episode, which is from season 6, it's episode 6, and it's titled My Musical. At this stage, I don't think anyone's going to be surprised to find out that I'm going into this with absolutely zero context. This is another show that I have never watched before. Can't believe it's taken me to the 6th episode of this series for me to actually break down my ranking criteria. But for those of you who stumble upon these videos and are very confused and kind of mad at me, hi. I like musicals. I studied musical theatre, and I like to think I know a thing or two about the subject matter, which is why I only react to the musical episode of certain TV shows, and then using my expertise, I use that term very lightly, I critique and praise what I think they did right or wrong, and then I compare it to other TV musical episodes to see which TV musical episode reigns supreme. So the things that I am looking for is whether or not the songs are originals or it's a jukebox musical. If they are originals, how good the songs are. Do they have harmonies? Do they have complex vocal parts? I want layers. I also rank how good the singing is in general. I look at the choreography and the musicality. Do we have big ensemble numbers? Is it good choreography or is it kind of cringy choreography that looks like it belongs in a junior musical production? In terms of the actual storyline of the show itself, it doesn't weigh too much in terms of my ranking. The only thing that I really do care about is how they actually justify the singing in the episode. For example, if it is God or an evil villain making everybody sing, there's a good chance that it's going to rank very highly. So now that we've clarified that, let's jump on in to the episode.
This is completely your decision. I don't care one way or the other.
Maybe I'll try staying home with Izzy for a year.
Yes!
Can we take a moment to appreciate the shirt, please? I want this shirt. Operation is a top tier game.
Although I am a little parched. Plus, I could hold back her hair.
That was the worst fake fainting I have ever seen.
How many fingers do you see?
I love how we're not even a minute in and we're already going straight for the singing. Love this. Kind of confused as to why they're singing.
Why are you singing? Wait, why am I singing?
I have the same questions.
Are you okay?
Are you alright?
Are you okay?
We've got ensemble singing. We had some layers. I want layers. I need layers. Give me layers.
The mind's a freaky thing, Elliot. Maybe she does hear singing.
Yeah, well, I haven't sung since the 6th grade talent show when I did Pat Benatar's Hell is for Children.
Pat Benatar is a big sing. So she was either a very talented child or it would have been a very questionable vocal performance. Anyone that has tried to belt out Love's a Battlefield after watching Suddenly 30 knows what I'm talking about. That song is deceptively hard.
And afterwards, Mr. Shemin, the MC, said, no, actually, hell is for everyone who just had to hear you sing that song.
And there is our answer. I mean, I feel you, girl. But also, that's really mean for a teacher to say to a child. Following on from what I said in my Once Upon a Time reaction, please don't crush children's dreams. I wish this is what it was like going to hospital.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kelso. I'm delighted that you came. So the doctors say you fainted and you don't know what's to blame. Well, put your mind at ease. There's no ill we can't outsmart. On behalf of all who work here, welcome to Sacred Heart.
So far, this song slaps. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
We won't judge you here at Sacred, here at Sacred, here at Sacred Heart.
Yes! The fact that we're opening with a big, beautiful ensemble number is making my little heart sing. This is everything I could ask for.
Your case is very serious, and we'd better start, 'cause if you think we're singing.
We've got jazz squares. Ryan from High School Musical would be very proud.
Welcome to Sacred Heart.
We are starting off strong. I have high hopes for the episode if this is where we are starting. I can't even fault the choreography because this move is in like 90% of musical theatre pieces that I have choreographed.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Why did no one tell me the Scrubs intro hits that hard?
We cannot find anything that explains why she's hearing music.
No, how about this for an explanation? She's cuckoo pants.
That's just rude.
Hey, Miss Miller, we just need a stool sample.
The bald guy looks way too happy to be there.
'Cause the answer's not in your head, my dear. It's in your butt.
The blinking on the little ding is a great example of the musicality that I so desperately crave. Every movement in a musical should be in time with the music.
Everything comes down to poo. From the top of your head to the sole of your shoe.
So this has gone downhill fast. We've gone from that very strong opening number to singing about poo.
Everything comes down to cardiovascular and lymphatic, yes, the nervous system too. All across the nation, we trust in defecation. Everything comes down to poo.
I mean, the singing's good.
Sprained my ankle.
Check the poo.
I was shot. Check the poo. A homeless guy threw poo in my eye.
Check the poo.
That can't be healthy. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not a doctor. But poo in one's eye sounds like a recipe for infection, some pink eye. I think as a doctor, you should be concerned about that.
But we need to see
I love how it's building. We have a kick line.
Whether it's a tumor or a touch of the flu, please won't you pinch.
I hate how I'm enjoying this. And the thing is this song is actually good. I think it's written very well. Imagine being paid to write a song about poo and then putting this much heart and soul into it. I mean, I tip my hat to whoever wrote this song, but damn, that must be a moment where you look in the mirror and just think, what choices did I make in my life that led me to this? Jazz runs.
Everything comes down to poo. So, Carla, when will you be back?
Okay, balding middle-aged man, I see you. He's got some pipes.
A year.
Loving the quartet. I'm picking up on some jazz vocal influences here, and I'm here for it.
Who'll give me better ways to say man meat?
Pincho chiquito.
Carl is low-key a savage. Although he looks like he deserves it. He looks kind of like a Chad. Ooh, key change. Okay, Turk. It's Turk, right? This man has got some moves.
So let us all rejoice, 'cause she's the brand.
Pause. Hang on. I need to bring out my little mini piano. How high was that? Pretty sure that's an F5, which is blowing my mind because that's like right there at the top of my range. We're doing a live Google. I need to know more about this actor. Who is he? What is his background? Does he do theatre? Tell me if I'm wrong, but from what I can see, he's only done one regional theatre production. Someone get this man onto Broadway stat. Please and thank you. Top tier choreography.
Dr. Cox, I'm not crazy.
Am I still singing?
Singing like a bird.
Still, you're not nearly as bad as her. Do you know how much you annoy me? The answer is a lot. Should I list the reasons why?
Someone tell me why this man is so rude. What is his story?
It's your hair, your nose, your chinless face. You always need a hug, not to mention all the manly appletinis that you chug. That you think I am your mentor just continues to perplex. And oh my God, stop telling me when you have nerdy sex. Oh, by the way.
Now, I know this would have been recorded in a studio and they've probably cut the breaths out. But if you actually got through that phrase without breathing, that is fantastic breath support. And it makes it so much funnier that he used the oxygen mask to get through that phrase. That is my kind of comedy.
It all started with a penny.
A+ for the dramatic lighting. I feel like this potentially could be the first time we've had just a single spotlight moment in a musical episode.
So now I'll make him pay each and every day.
Oh, okay. A little bit of falsetto there.
Until that moose-haired little nuisance is no more.
Nice little vocal range there, I see. We got the high notes, we got the low notes. And we had some beautiful facial expressions. Loved that.
You're a pain in every day of every month of every year.
Dr. Cox, you gotta help me, cause I really am distressed. Can't you find another option? Won't you run another test?
If you want some kind of favor, really any kind of favor, please just get me peace and quiet from this godforsaken past.
So you're probably gonna have a meeting with HR after this. I feel like it's not very professional to air out your dirty laundry with your co-workers in front of patients, let alone make that their issue.
Shut your cake hole, Mary Beth, or I swear to God I'll shut it soon.
Go off, Queen! She killed that belt. This is kind of giving me Les Mis vibes.
Not knowing what this test will bring. It could prove that you are crazy.
Is it just
You
me?
Still hear people sing.
I know that I'm not crazy.
Everything comes down to.
Oh, we got a reprise.
When we move, I'm gonna have my own private loo.
How am I supposed to tell him that he's not moving too?
Oh my God.
He doesn't have a clue.
I'm crazy.
Do I even need to say anything? She is just absolutely slaying all of her vocals.
Look at the temporal lobe. That could be why she's hearing music.
Biggest aneurysm I've ever seen. The woman's a time bomb.
I bet you feel like an asshole now, hey? She's not crazy. She told you.
Sometimes you're better off not knowing, but this isn't one
Back to the cheery music.
The world's become a musical, and your doctors speak in rhymes.
How can I tell her?
You'll have to face the future when the truth comes out.
Ooh,
So Dr.
dramatic
Cox-
shift.
Is it serious? Oh.
I wish I had a whole ass ensemble with me to soften the blow whenever I got bad news. Also, I know this is Musical Land. Musical Land doesn't make sense. But is it really necessary for every single hospital employee to be there to tell her? I'm sure you have other patients.
Oh, come on, Carla, the guys. We're not gonna get all touchy-feely.
Let's face the facts about me and you. A love unspecified. Though I'm proud to call you Chocolate Bear, the crowd will always talk and stare.
I feel exactly those feelings too, and that's why I keep them inside.
No. Even in a platonic friendship, I think it's very important that you tell people that you love them. This is my PSA, to tell your friends that you love them.
'Cause this bear can't bear the world's disdain, and sometimes it's easier to hide and explain our guy love. That's all it is.
This is so
Guy
cute.
love.
See, this is what I mean. Bros should feel safe to share their platonic love with their friends without judgment.
There's nothing gay about it
No.
in our eyes.
Although you do have great chemistry.
We're closer than the average man and wife.
That's why our matching bracelets say Turk and JD.
You know I'll stick by you.
This is my favorite song. Hands down, favorite song. Also, Turk's vocals, of course, is just...
I'll be there to care through all the lows.
I'll be there to share the highs.
It's guy love between.
Oh my god, the little Michael Jackson vocal moment, just as I thought I couldn't love Turk more. Don't think I also didn't notice those MJ-inspired moves earlier on. I would place good money on this actor being a massive MJ fan, practicing all the MJ moves in his mirror, in his own personal time, and then when he found out that they were doing a musical episode, he's like, guys, hear me out. I've been practicing these moves my whole entire life. This is my time to shine. Please, please just let me have this.
When I say I love you, Turk, it's not what it implies.
I will say, Homie could do with a little bit more breath support in that note. You could literally hear him running out of air. Implies. Air is a valuable resource when you are singing, my friends. Let that be my free vocal tip to you. You do not want to waste it with weird breathy singing. But maybe that was a conscious choice to make him sing like that.
It's got love between two guys.
No hands.
That was beautiful. I really enjoyed that.
Well, I always thought family was the most important thing to Puerto Ricans.
I've had it up to here, so let me make it very clear. Because I swear I'll never clue you in again. Every time that you profess I come from Puerto Rico.
Yes?
For the last time, Turk, I'm Dominican.
Your name is Carla.
Oh, yes.
You are Latina.
Impressive.
You're a nurse. Your mother's dead. And wait, I got it. 3 sisters.
Turk.
2 sisters?
When you have a stronger relationship with your bro over the mother of your child, that's a bit of a problem. Should probably do something about that. Also, this is me hoping and praying that we're about to get some tango choreography during this number.
Well, thank you for that glimpse into the workings of the
He deserved
airman.
that.
Let's talk about your job and not the fact that you're
Okay, here we go.
staying home from work.
Will that make
This
you
is what I
happy,
signed
Turk?
up
I'll
for.
support you if you choose to earn the Benjamins.
Then I'll return to work today. Now you're sure that that's okay?
I say sí, which is yes in Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Turk.
But you're Dominican.
It's not tango unless you have a big dramatic dip. Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't want to let you down when your life is so crappy. Move in with me.
Girl, we need to have a conversation about setting boundaries. You literally just said that you want to live alone. Now she's compromising her boundaries just because he's manipulating her and not talking to her. That's not a good friend.
We'll be friends forever. We're gonna be friends forever. We will always be true.
Okay, this has to be a reference to Grease. We go together like bing-a-dum, whatever the words are. That is this song.
We'll always be true. Friends forever.
Very nice vocals.
We're gonna be friends forever. I'll always be there for you. We're as close as
The vena cava and the aorta.
we're best friends, just like
Amoxicillin, clavulanic acid.
Tibia, the fibula, the left and right ventricle.
A hypodermic needle and a latex tourniquet.
Diverticulitis and a period.
I don't understand anything that they're saying. I was not smart enough to go to medical school. There was a reason that I went to theatre school.
A hypodermic needle and a latex tourniquet.
The vena cava and the aorta.
Amoxicillin and clavulanic acid.
Tibia, the fibula, the left and right ventricle.
A hypodermic needle and a throat.
I feel like even the choreography is the same as what they did in Grease.
What's going to happen? What does the future hold? So many things that I put off, assuming I'd have time.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of forgot about her a little bit. They're like, hey, we fixed our personal problems. Let's celebrate, even though this poor lady still has a brain aneurysm. And in their words, she's literally a time bomb and could any moment. But it's priorities, right?
What's going to happen to me?
you're going to be okay.
That's what's going to happen. Everything's okay.
I'm going to be okay.
That's what's going to happen.
Everything's okay.
Everything's
This show that was singing about poo 20 minutes ago has no right making me want to cry all of a sudden.
'Cause we swear to you, you're going to be okay.
Gorgeous vocals as well. Me.
Did it work?
You're gonna have to tell us.
Thank God she's actually okay. As beautiful as that song was, I feel like doctors can't actually guarantee a patient that is going into brain surgery that everything's going to be okay.
By the way, who's the best singer? You know, like in your head. Don't let the fact that I went to theater camp affect your decision.
Why am I actually JD though? Straight up, I think she's not answering just to be humble, because she was, in fact, the best singer.
In musicals, there's always a happy ending, but...
Wrong. Very wrong. Has this dude not seen Hades Town? Well, I loved every single minute of that. And that last song, I feel like, was the perfect way to round out the episode. Now it is time for a new segment called Amy's Fun Facts, which is essentially me just relaying what I discovered from my quick look at the Wikipedia page. Firstly, I would like to point out that it states that Once More with Feeling heavily inspired this episode, which if you have seen my Buffy the Musical episode reaction, you will know that I mentioned that many musical episodes that followed that took inspiration from that episode, and Buffy really set the bar for musical episodes, so I'm not surprised to know that Buffy was a big inspiration. Second fun fact, the main character with the head injury was named Patty after Patti LuPone, our queen. I love that. This episode won an Emmy Award and was nominated for 4 other Emmys. So the biggest thing I was curious about was who wrote the songs, because in my humble opinion, I could see any of these songs being in a Broadway production, which makes a lot of sense, seeing as the writing team consisted of 3 Tony Award winners. They had Broadway orchestrator Doug Besterman, as well as Jeff Marks and Robert Lopez, who were behind Avenue Q and Let It Go. Another one of the reasons why so many of these songs sounded like they could have come straight off a Broadway stage is because they actually drew inspiration from already existing Broadway songs. So for my theatre nerds out there, let me know how many of these references you actually picked up on. I picked up on a few, but there were so many that I missed. It's like a fun little Easter egg hunt for theatre nerds. Firstly, Welcome to Sacred Heart was inspired by 42nd Street and Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. Everything Comes Down to Pooh doesn't have a specific song listed as its reference, but it was written by the writers of Avenue Q, which makes so much sense. And with that in mind, tell me that it doesn't have the same energy as Everyone's a Little Bit Racist. The Rant Song, which is a song that was sung by the really mean doctor, was inspired by a very major general from Pirate of Penzance. When the Truth Comes Out was inspired by Do You Hear the People Sing and One Day More from Les Mis. So I was actually on the money there. I'm gonna give you a few seconds to guess what song inspired For the Last Time I'm Dominican. The Tango Maureen from Rent. Of course. This is another reference that I managed to pick up on. Friends Forever / What's Going to Happen was inspired by We Go Together from Grease. However, the second half of the song, What's Going to Happen, was inspired by Will I from Rent, which once again, of course it was, because Will I from Rent is another song that makes me just want to ugly cry. So let me know, how many little musical reference Easter eggs did you pick up on? Now it is time for the ranking, and honestly, we don't even need to discuss it. Scrubs, my musical, is very well deserving of a top tier position. So it's going right up there in the S tier. It ticked all of the boxes. Not to mention all the brownie points they gained from drawing inspiration from so many musicals that I love. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were on the Scrubs musical episode. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Do you agree with my rankings? If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, and if you would like to see more musical TV episode reactions, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, be a kind human.